There we go, guys. Just hanging around Lisbon, checking things out. Man, it is packed. We are on the second week of October, and this place is jam-packed. There are tourists from all over Europe visiting here. People from Europe see this way, Ma. People from Europe see this place as the Florida of Europe, I guess, or the Venice of Europe, or whatever they want to call it. But this is a destination where it's pretty much warm year-round. And let me tell you, man, this place, architectural-wise, is amazing. The flooring, marble flooring everywhere. Yeah, so let's explore Lisbon. The best way to do it, like I've been saying for the longest time, is on foot. The best place to explore this place is by checking it out on foot. Even these alleyways are so cool. These low-rise apartments, I was looking into them, and a lot of these low-rise apartments start at about 450,000 euros and go up. There's a tour guide giving out a tour here. Look at this. Wow. And the camera doesn't justify how amazing this place is. Oh. Street food here is amazing. Here's the Sport Lisboa Benfica store here. If you're a Benfica soccer fan, there is the Benfica soccer store. And monuments everywhere commemorating the founding fathers and the wars and battles that were fought here. Man. All right, let's head on down. We're going to the waterfront here. I'm going to take you guys over to the waterfront to show you guys how beautiful this country is. It is a well-oiled country. Infrastructurally, it's built. It's about maintaining now. Portugal's pretty much built right through. It's just about maintenance and taking care of the current infrastructure. And let me tell you, the people that live here really take care of this place very well. It's appreciated by the locals, and it's respected by the tourists. So we are heading down to the doors. I call it Portas do Mar. The doors that take you to the ocean. Portas do Mundo. You know, just being creative here with some words. But look at this. Man, I could sit at one of them tables there all friggin' day and enjoy myself a coffee. Wow. Oh, wow. Casa Brasileira. All right, where do we sit here? Where do we sit for here? There's...
This is belongs here.
Let's see if we can find a seating area.
que ir lá dentro para? Acho que ir lá dentro ou...
Não, aqui tem fora. Ok, tá bom.
Yeah, we could order out here. So we are here and we got music. The elevator there takes you up to the top, gives you a view of the city. Look at all this. I really hope this music in the background doesn't flag my video as copyright. Superman Sugar Store. So cool. Just the architecture is to die for. I'm going to keep saying that. It's because, again, I live in Canada, so we don't have this kind of architecture there. You got a bit of it in San Francisco. It's an older city, so you got the older type of infrastructure, European built, right? Because that's San Francisco was a Catholic mission, right? And they built like this there, and that's why you got it like that there. But
Bom dia.
Bom dia. I want to get that scarf for Antonio, the Ronaldo one. Not now, later.
Komm ich von dort?
Ja. Ja. Musst du bezahlen, Lisa. Ja, ich muss hier. Da ist noch mein Trikot. Welches?
Weil ich habe hier mal, also nicht viel, aber ich habe mal einen Vorgang
Wood. Come on. I call this place Portas do Mar, the doors to the ocean, the gateway to the world, from here in Lisbon, Portugal, where the founding fathers went out and mapped everything they could find land on. Guys, turn around. Ma.
You're good. No, it's fine.
Take a look at this, folks. Wow. Let me throw it into selfie mode here. Get myself a photo of myself here. In selfie mode, of course, guys. Just showing you guys the splendor of Portugal here. You gotta walk quite a bit because that thing goes up 140 feet, maybe 200 feet high. So you really gotta get out into the distance to take a proper selfie of that. You gotta walk 3/4 through the square. Probably gotta get into the water to get a selfie of that. All right, let's keep going here, folks. I think I'm getting the top there. Got some serious sunglass mode here. It's like 30 degrees here, second week of October 2025. All right, here we go. Selfie mode. Oh, beautiful. Look at this, folks. Wow, to die for. Absolutely perfection. Architecture, engineering, ingenuity, class, pride. You're looking at pride right here. What is this you're looking at? You are looking at pride. Proud to be Portuguese. The square is to die for. You could bring your own foldable chair. I've seen people sit here on foldable chairs, drink a little coffee, and just sit here for 3-4 hours. If you're an expat or looking to retire or something different, just come here. There's a lot of things you could do here without having to pay. All you gotta do is make sure you provide yourself with a lot of water. Food is very inexpensive here. Food is very cheap. You could get by on eating on 10 euros or 15 euros a day, and that's eating well too. You could get by if you know the places, and we're finding places as we go. Cruise ship up there. Cruise ship up there. There's the ocean. The gateway to the world. And when the Portuguese came out, they knew there was something more than here. They knew there was something more than Europe. Now you have the Golden Gate Bridge all the way down there. And that Golden Gate Bridge was built by the same company that actually built the Golden Gate Bridge. Was the same commissioned by the same company. And then you got Jesus over there. It's, again, same commissioners that made the Golden Gate Bridge made the one here in Lisbon. And it is absolutely perfect and beautiful for the city. Sorry guys, we got music here. Ready? Go down. Oh, putting my feet in the water here. Grounded myself here. Over here, Julieta. Oh, the water feels so good because it's so hot out. Over here, Julieta. Come with Daddy. Whoa. You're touching the water in Portugal. How does it feel, babe? You're in Portugal. Look at this. Yeah, this year, you were in the water in the Philippines, right? In the ocean there? Now you're in the water in Europe. And you know what? This year, you were in the water in San Francisco in March break, remember? Wow, you've been all over the place, Julieta, this year. San Francisco, San Jose, remember? Yeah. Wow. We're going to continue our journey towards that Golden Gate Bridge, or the Portuguese version of the Golden Gate Bridge. And wow, lots of places to eat and stop at. I'm going to grab a beer here. You can openly drink beer here. It's not a big deal. I'm going to see if they can just serve me a beer here without having to take a table. So here it is. I got the beer to go here. Man, it was on tap and it's nice and cold. Daughter got herself a Coca-Cola. And we're off to the Golden Gate Bridge and checking out the scene and what to expect when you walk along this way here. So in, I guess, local law, from what I was told, you're allowed to walk around with beer openly. It's not a big deal. If you're operating a vehicle, you can't be holding the beer while you're operating the vehicle. Someone else has to hold it. Or, I mean, I don't think it could be in a cup holder beside you. It could be distance from you. Other person drinking is fine. But that's what someone was telling me back there when I paused the video for a sec. It said it's basically just drink responsibly. Jinja. The transit station here. Your transit station. There's, go. I'll meet you guys there. We're gonna hit a bathroom break here, my beautiful people. Amazing, amazing, amazing. There is just so much to see in this country, ladies and gentlemen. It's just so much to see. I don't think you could do. I think you need a whole week in Portugal, and you need to be able to walk. And you got to do a lot of walking to see all these places. I'm gonna take a walk around the docks here. It's a loading and shipping area here. Looks really, really cool. So we're on our way. I'm still got my beer with me. I'm gonna pick up a second one pretty soon. I'm drinking Superbock beer on tap. If you're wondering what I'm drinking, it looks like there's an area here that's under some sort of construction or renovation. But this is nice. I mean, you could bring a chair here. You could sit yourself right there where that guy is and just spend your day here. You just spend your day in Portugal. You just veg. Bring a little radio, listen to some music. Just taking the scenery. You can hear the planes coming into the city. You can hear the planes coming in. There's the Jesus right there, way out in the distance, looking over Lisbon. And we're walking to that Golden Gate Bridge. In our original America series, when we walked from our hotel like 5.5 miles, we walked to the Golden Gate Bridge. The whole family did, and we enjoyed it very much. And we're doing it again here. Half the family's here this time, and we are gonna walk it. We're gonna enjoy this walk. It's just so beautiful. This area here is a lot quieter. Lots of areas just to sit around. Very peaceful. It's just you walk along the seawall here from where we were in the downtown area where I showed you guys. And you walk along, I think we're heading north, if I'm not mistaken. And wow, I'm just absolutely floored. There's an old style brick. It's obviously more modern style. Lots of restaurant over here under renovations. So much to see, folks. New high-rises everywhere. High-rise buildings. People jogging the seawall here. I call it the seawall, I don't know why, but let's keep going. Right, guys, this beautiful pathway turns into a nice paved area here. From the cobblestone changes into asphalt here. A lot of mountain bikes coming through here. Up ahead there is the loading area, or the loading docks there of the district here we are in. You can see Jesus of Abril. You can see him right there. There's Jesus right there. Look at him looking over. There's the Golden Gate Bridge. Same makers of the Golden Gate Bridge. Vasco da Gama. That's what it's called here. You gotta be careful for cyclists. I'm just gonna hit this dirt path here. And I was talking to a local about the graffiti, and they see it as a form of art here, not a form of vandalism. That's what they say. It's a form of art, a form of expression. Most of it gets painted over, and then the next season it gets redone again. But apparently they they welcome artists to come in, get a permit. Apparently there's a permit an artist can get, and they can commission a wall or an area of the city. And you can see a lot of this around the city when you're walking around. But here it is, folks. We're not far from Jesus now. I think we're just gonna walk the whole thing there. There's a playground there for my daughter, so I'm gonna take my daughter there, let her play around on the playground for a couple hours and get her tired. There's a couple of guys sparring in the parking lot here. Looks like they're training for something, not too sure, but they are definitely sparring and they're having fun. There's a couple, there's actually 4 or 5 of them. They're coming out and sparring. Again, we're headed to the loading district here. There it is right there. There's a loading district. We're headed there. And it's very peaceful here. Again, you can come here, spend your days relaxed like this, and then go out at night. The nightlife is just, it's killer. I might make a nightlife video tonight for you guys. I'm not too sure where I want to go. I might go to a stadium and watch a game. I'm not too sure. But found a makeshift skate park here. A couple of guys hanging out doing some tricks. That's pretty cool. We've reached the loading district here. A lot of containers, lots of ships, lots of boats coming in. Remember, this is the port of entry to Europe. One of the main ports of entry to Europe. One of the first ports of entry to Europe if you're coming from the east to the west. If you're coming from New York, Massachusetts, usually the first port of entry is Lisbon, Portugal. That's pretty cool. The graffiti, again, is a form of art. And you see all the cranes there. We're getting closer to Jesus now. Looks like a military vessel there too. Probably radar communication, not too sure. What a beautiful view. I guess they're calling this the urban beach area, I guess. I'm not sure why they got these. Oh, it looks like power. Oh. Okay, I think I know what this is. All right. You got power. You put your tent here. You got electricity. You just set your tent up. You got power right there. I see what it is. You're by the beach. I see. There's sand over there. I see. The graffiti here, or the art, is there's a lot of biblical representation here too. Lots of biblical representation here in Lisbon. It's all about God. It's all about God. That is so cool. And when crying tears of blood, that is so cool. There's a city always in the background there. Never lose sight of the city, it's always behind you. Pa frente a Lisboa. So we're just gonna follow this bike path around. I don't think we can enter the loading area there. It looks like it's heavily fenced off. So we're just gonna follow this very simple bike path here around to take us around the city. Man, this walk is so worth it. We've been walking only about 40-50 minutes, but it is such a worth the walk. If you guys want to check this walk out, very simple. Just start heading north from where we were, and I think it's north. Yeah, we're going north from where we were. Follow the path. Wow. All right, we found ourselves a basketball court on the way here by the loading district. There's a lot of private boats here too, a lot of sailboats. You can see the masts there. There's a ton of them. What a beautiful walk this is. I recommend everyone to come and give this a try. Give this walk a try. It's nice and quiet. The weather's just fantastic. You got a perfect view of the bridge here. We're gonna be walking under the bridge pretty soon. And we're gonna go find the monument to the founding fathers here. It's about a mile this way, so we're just gonna keep going. There are more planes coming in. We're just gonna keep going. All right, guys, we're still on our path here, headed to the Golden Gate Bridge. We're almost under it. We're getting really close. We just passed the docking area. It looks like there's an area here for tourism to take boats. There's a lot of trucks in this area. You gotta be really careful crossing. And there's a highway overpass here, but there is a crosswalk, so you gotta be careful because a lot of these people don't stop for anybody. You gotta be really, really careful. And I'm on my third beer now. I've been refilling this cup at different stations here for you, for myself here. And I feel great. Wow. Kayak rental area here. And the path kind of goes off and on. You gotta just kind of follow your instincts when you're going around this way. And it looks like we picked it up back again here with this little village looking area here. It looks like a little village here in front of the water. Here are the docks. The Tagus. The Tagus. We are at the Tagus here. We're gonna keep walking, guys. Very simple walk from where we were. Lots of private vessels here. Lots of restaurants here. Holy smokes. Right there. Right there. I found her playground for my daughter. Right there. Make sure there's no train coming. I think this is part of the hotel, so. No, that's part of the hotel, sweetheart. Havana. Tráfico. Menus everywhere. Cool looking places. There's your bridge, folks. I hope this music isn't copyright. copyright music everywhere. Pizza joint. Beautiful photo. You got Jesus in the background and you got the Golden Gate Bridge. We are here below the bridge here. What a beautiful modern marvel we have here. We have lots of locations to refill your beer as you go along. You just carry the same cup and keep refilling it as you go along. Wonder why there's a roofed area here. That's interesting. Right under the bridge. It's really interesting. Suck. Right guys, got my refill here. Daughter's playing on the swings here. Oh, we're having such a great time. Look at that bridge in the background. Look at that. What a sight to see. Look at Jesus looking over the city of Lisbon. And here we are, just enjoying our day. We got nothing but what? We got nothing but time, right? Nothing but time. All right guys, this is a very interesting walk. Lots of places to eat and check out. Man, what a great view of that bridge. Look at that. Absolute fantastic marvel. Let's keep moving here. And I can see the Founding Fathers from right here. I'm going to get into position for you guys, so you guys can see the Founding Fathers. Oh, there's a pavilion in the way. But you can see the... right there, I'll stop there for a second. You can see the Founding Fathers right there. We're on our way there for the day. There's a park there for the children to play. And we are gonna play and hang out there. So we're on our way right now to that monument. It's been a pleasant walk. I found my bathroom, thank God. And we are good to go. All right, guys. We are approaching the Founding Fathers. There it is right there, the monument. I wanted to walk. It looks like there's no passage that way. So it looks like we gotta go around. Aqui, you can't go that way. That's a passage. So it looks like we gotta make a loop around this building here. It's gonna take us over to the Founding Fathers over there. I noticed that last second before we walked all the way to the end, and we're gonna have to walk all the way back. So we're gonna make a loop around here with everyone else to Pay our respects there. You could rent these out. These are pretty cool. This is the Escola de Vela. This is the sailing school that is here. And this restaurant looks real good. Might eat here later. Who knows? Now let's keep going around to the Founding Fathers. Alright guys, we made it here to the Founding Fathers. Let's go take a look at it and pay some respects to it. And it's been a 4-hour walk, or 3.5-hour walk, but it's been worth every minute. Let me tell you, it's been worth every minute. You having fun, Julieta? Yep. So there's navigation charts here on the ground with the compass that's positioning north, east, west, and south, and the world here. Feita do Dom Henrique e os portugueses que descobriram os caminhos do mar. The Founding Fathers, they found the road over the ocean. Here it is here, folks. Descobriram. There's the compass right there. That compass you see right there is on the Portugal flag. It's in yellow. That's the compass right there. And here are the Founding Fathers. Here are the Founding Fathers. They found Nova Scotia, Canada, New Scotland. It's called Nova Scotia in Portuguese. That went out and pretty much found the known world that we know now. Here they are. I'll get a shot from the other side. Here's the other side of them here. That's Prince Henry in the front there. I think you got Vasco da Gama here, and you got other Founding Fathers here, pointing out at the ocean there. There's the Military Order of Christ right there for you guys. We're talking about a lot on this channel. It's all over the place. It's all over Portugal. But it's a very beautiful sight to see in person. Very different in person.